First of all, I take an appointment to my hairdresser, fix my hair.
There will certainly be a bicycle that Razlan, your predecessor, has left somewhere. And he hasn't told me.
Yeah, we have 6 bicycles in my
So
garage.
that he can't play, because
Xavi,
if
can
you
you
see
count?
him when we do video calls with him, he's got more bikes than Kip.
Oh, look at that. Bananas from Jake.
Dixie would take forever on this one because his house is so big.
You say that, you got beaten. You got beaten.
Hey!
You got beaten.
Bananas, mate.
Hello and welcome to the PETRONAS Sepang Racing Team online quiz, Lockdown. This quiz pits 3 contestants against each other in a 5-round contest. If you haven't seen it yet, previous episodes are available on our Facebook page. Thank you to everybody who watched, liked, and gave us comments. But for this week's quiz, let's meet the contestants.
Contestant number 1 had to use football trainers for his first race at age 8 as his feet were too small for racing boots.
Xavi, great to see you again. What's news? Quite a lot's been happening since we last saw you. What's been happening?
Hi everyone. So we can start to go out to training. So this is really positive for me. Practically, I'm making a normal lifestyle. I can go cycling outside, making motocross, and also from 3 weeks ago, I can ride in Montmeló circuit 1 time a week. So I'm happy. I'm feeling step by step closer to the start the championship again.
So with all this time, this very, very long pre-season and all the training you've been doing at home and now outside, are you like a sort of super Xavi, the fittest you've ever been? How good are you now? How raring to go?
Yeah, the reality is that, no? Now we are making like 3 pre-seasons together. But was nice. Finally, I like to make a sport. I like to cycling. I love motocross and ride my bike. So finally, it's not that bad. I'm fit and ready to race.
Brilliant. Thank you, Xavi. Now let's meet the next contestant.
Contestant number 2 is the team coordinator for Sepang Racing Team.
Heather, thank you for joining us. Team coordinator for Sepang Racing Team. Tell us a bit about what you do. What's your involvement with the team?
Well, basically, the main is probably the logistics, travel logistics, getting the team around from every race, flights, cars, hotels, everything that I can't do at the moment, pretty much. Yeah, and just kind of coordinating the team, stuff at the track, dealing with officials. That's admin, the lovely admin.
So you must have the thing that we know that a calendar's coming very soon. We're not sure exactly when it's going to be announced. So you must be primed at the ready, have Fly Me 2 up on the website, ready to go to get all those bookings going because we want to go racing again.
Yeah, for sure. Just waiting for that green light and then it's all systems go. Definitely the calm before the storm, shall we say.
Indeed. Thank you, Heather. We'll come back to you. Now, let's meet the next contestant.
Contestant number 3 is the rider to have ridden for the most seasons with Sepang Racing Team.
Ayumu, good to see you. Tell us where you are and what you've been doing since we last saw you out in race action in Qatar.
Hello everyone. I'm here in Japan now, trying to wait for the next races, trying to get ready. I don't know when the race will start, but I'm staying at home and yeah, trying to prepare for the next races.
Now, Ayumu, you rode for us most recently in Moto3 for PETRONAS Sprinta Racing last season. Important question, are you missing us?
Oh, I miss you all so much.
Thank you, Ayumu. Okay, those are the contestants. You can learn more about Xavi and Heather on our website, sepangracingteam.com, and you can find out about Ayumu on the Red Bull KTM Tectoire website. Now, for our fan question section. Right, first question's for Xavi, and the first one is from Twitter, and it's from Catarina de Jesus. And do you have a favorite track? If so, what's your best memory from it?
I like most of the tracks that we raced, but my favorite one was Australia, not only for the track, also for the place. And my best memory from there is my podium 2 seasons ago. Is the best memory I have.
Fantastic, good. We have one more question for you, and this is from Instagram, and it's from Amadafam _. Apologies if I haven't pronounced that right. Xavi, how many times a week are you riding your bike? Are you out there training on your bike?
In a normal situation, maybe 2-3 times a week or even less. But now in this special situation, now I try to recover all the time we stay at home. Without go out. So I ride maybe 6 or even every day a week.
Good. Thank you for that. Okay. Next questions we have for Heather. First is from Instagram, Ikmal _XY. And it's a good question, this, and careful how you answer it, Heather. How hard is it to handle the boys in the team?
That's a very good question. What's the PR answer for this one?
Oh, the boys in the team are wonderful for sure. They're the greatest people I could ever work with. I just can't imagine anyone better to work with.
Exactly like that, Andy. Yeah, I think I've had to banter. You have to learn the art of banter. That's one thing I've learned. The jokes and yeah, earplugs are also really good.
That's 2 very good bits of information. And then next question for you, Heather. This is from Twitter, from I'm not even going to try and pronounce this, but if you look on the comments section, you'll see the name Prem Siayu. Apologies if that's totally wrong. Who is the craziest of Petronas SRT's riders?
The craziest. Well, if you'd asked me this last year, it'd be really easy. Because I'm looking at him right now.
Oh my god.
I think Ayumu was the winner of that, hands down.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I don't think we need to go any further there for the longest standing rider in team history and the craziest. So, okay, good. We have 2 questions for the man in question now, Ayumu. First question is from Facebook, Aziraf Abdullah Zawawi. What has been the best moment in your racing career so far?
Well, I think one of the best memories from 2016 when I won the Red Bull Rookies Cup. That was a pretty good one. And also when I get pole position in Germany 2018 with PETRONAS Sprinta team, that was also a good time. 2
answers for the price of 1. We like that. Now, this one's an interesting question from Instagram at Soling Susanti. What is your favorite character from childhood? Your favorite childhood character?
I don't know. I don't really know any character.
No cartoon characters? No TV?
No.
You spent your childhood studying, obviously. This is no TV.
Yeah, no TV. I don't really watch TV, yeah. So
okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, well, that was the final question. And the fan questions, one fan wins a pair of these fine Monitor Monoflex team trainers. And we're going to award those for the best answer, the most fun answer, which was how hard is it to handle the boys in the team? So Ikmal_XY, let us know your size, contact us and tell us, and you'll get a pair of these fine Monitor Monoflex team trainers. That is fan questions over. So that means now we go into round one. So this is the 7-second challenge brought to you by Sepang International Circuit. Here, each contestant is given 7 seconds to give as many answers as possible on a topic they should know well. First person, Xavi. Okay, you have 7 seconds. And we hope the team has a timer in the background so we know the 7 seconds to tell us Spanish MotoGP champions from any category. So you've got 7 seconds starting now.
Mir, Márquez, Jorge Lorenzo, Dani Pedrosa, Tony Elias, Julián Simón, Jorge Martín.
Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Okay. So back at base, we've got someone adding up the numbers there. So we will check how many that is. Heather is next. We want to know, Heather, names of airports visited during a MotoGP season. Go.
Bologna. Oh my God, memory blank. How is that possible? London Heathrow, Jerez, Seville, Paris. Where else? Oh my gosh, memory blank. Pressure.
I think that's 7 seconds up. I think that's 7 seconds gone. Okay,
That was terrible.
That was so bad.
We can tell it's been a long time since
You feel the pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Your bread and if we'd asked that mid-normal
Yeah, I'm
season, we
fired.
could give them all a help. I think we're going to give you an opportunity to try. Here's a second opportunity for some bonus points.
Wow.
Give us any of those airports you named. Give us the airport codes. Give us some airport codes.
LHR.
There's one. There's another
CG,
point. Yeah.
CDG. Of just the ones I said. Oh.
Throw some random ones. Go on. We're being kind. We're being kind.
Oh gosh. Well, they've all gone. FOA.
XRY. There you go. That's how you can have that
FOI,
one.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, where else?
That's it. That's enough. Come on. Yeah, so back in practice. Need to be match fit.
I'm a bit rusty.
You need to get back on the 22 website to start practicing looking at flight details. So, okay, that was an interesting one. So, Ayumu. Okay, when you came and worked with the team, you came to Europe a lot. So we want in 7 seconds you to tell us how many European food dishes you can name. How many different European foods you can name, starting now.
Paella, pizza, pasta, I don't know.
Bang, time's up.
My God.
Now, we didn't ask, had we asked the question, please name foods beginning with P, you'd have been brilliant. You got 100% record of paella, pizza, and pasta. You could have also had, I don't know, well, you work for a French team now, so poisson. You could have thrown some fish in there, maybe. Okay, that's interesting. So let's have a look and see how everyone scored in that round. So, in actual fact, with coming in last at the moment, so back of the grid at the moment is Ayumu with 3 points. Xavi, you got 7. That was a very good score. And I think we were a bit generous to Heather by giving her a kind of bonus opportunity because she's currently leading on 9 points, which is very good indeed. So that's round 1 over, an early lead from Heather. That means we go now into round 2. This round is brought to you by withy, and it's called Lockdown Learnings. Here, we want to know what contestants learnt about themselves from lockdown? So all this time that you've been at home and doing stuff, what have you learnt about yourself? We'll start first with Heather. And Heather, you're not allowed to say that you've learnt that you've forgotten all the names of airports. We've all learnt that.
Yeah, thanks. What have I learned? Learn about myself.
Or in general, you can stretch it out wider. What have you learned? It's different to normal time being stuck at home so long.
Yeah. Probably just to maybe slow down a little bit. Maybe I've slowed down a bit too much though, given the last question. Yeah, that's probably about it. Life is 100 miles an hour when racing's going, and doing the travel and everything like that is non-stop. So I think yeah, I've learned to just slow down.
A bit of time for pause and reflection, maybe a little bit much more. Yeah. We are going to send some Cafe Giacomelli coffee to you to try and wake you up
Please.
a bit more for flight bookings that come up. Okay, thank you, Heather. I think we give you that's good though to take things a bit easier. So 7 points there for Heather. Ayumu, what have you learned over the past kind of 3 months? What have you learned?
I haven't stayed with my mother for a long time, from when I was 13, when I started to travel to Asia and Europe. So it's actually my first time from when I was 13 that I spent 2 months in a row with my mother. So I learned how to make her not angry so that I can get on well. So yeah, I learned good things. I learned how to make her happy. So it's good. I learned something.
Very good. If you can't make your mother happy, you've got something wrong. Yeah. So we're going to give you, I think we'll give you 8 points for that. That's a very, very good answer. Well done. Xavi, we go to you. Now, what have you learned in all this time of lockdown?
So like Heather says, I learned to calm down, because like she says, we are always full, and now 2 months only at home is you can learn to be more patient, to stay calm. And also I learned to walk. Sounds strange, but I always go by car to the place, or by bicycle, and I hate walk. And at that time, I start to go around walking with my family, with my girlfriend, and I don't like, but in that time, I start to practice this.
Well, it's good to have walking. We like that. We like that you've learned to slow down, but we hope, obviously, when you get back on track, you can switch to going fast again. So another good answer. I think we give you 8 points there as well, which means we come to the end of round 2. Ayumu, good score in that round. So you're edging closer to those ahead, but you're still in 3rd place. Xavi is 2nd. So Ayumu on 11, Xavi on 15. Heather is just 1 point ahead at the moment as we head into round 3. Round 3 is brought to you by our title sponsor, PETRONAS, and it's called Performance Perfection. PETRONAS work hard to perfect the products the team use, so we want to know what 3 characteristics our contestants would want to perfect to be able to achieve the greatest things in their role, whether it be rider or team coordinator. So let's start with contestant number 3, Ayumu. What skills would you want to perfect in yourself to be the very best for you to achieve the greatest things as a rider?
Sorry, I didn't get it. I didn't get the question.
What do you need to be the perfect rider? What do you need to be perfect?
For myself.
Yes.
I think I always need to work hard, as everyone do, and to have myself, and to keep confidence in yourself, to have confidence in yourself, and to work on your goal, and to never give up. I think that is the most important things.
That's a spectacularly good answer, Ayumu. I think we give you 10 points for that. That's a kind of philosophy for life. So, Xavi, we come to you next. You've got a hard act to follow there. What do you need to perfect? What do you need? What skills do you need to be the perfect rider, the perfect Xavi? What do you need?
I think the most important thing is be constant. Finally, on the races, the difference makes the rhythm. So I'm trying to work so hard on the constants. Also, to have power enough to fight from the really first lap until the last one, and also be light, because in that goal is so important. Be strong, but also be light to try to my bike be the fastest one. So is in that time in working so hard. It's difficult because 3 months at home is easy to start to eating, but I'm lucky that I have my bike, and every day I check the weight. So depending of the weight, I make more bicycle or less bicycle.
Good answer. Good answer. I think, I think we give you 9 points for that. So a strong score from you. Okay, Heather, we go to you now. So what do you need to be the perfect team coordinator? What skill set do you need?
We definitely got to be organised. That's got to be number one. Multitasking, definitely got to be able to multitask, and probably staying calm under pressure would be pretty essential.
Okay, so we know from the team how calm you have to keep under a lot of pressure. I think we give you 9 points as well for that round. So let's look at the points. So strong scoring from Ayumu, who kind of jumps up to 21 points, still in third place, but you're getting closer to the pack, Ayumu. Xavi, 24 points. You're still just 1 point behind Heather. You're just lining up. I think you're going for a kind of last round lunge and overtake. That was round number 3, which means we now go to round number 4. Round 4 is brought to you by Flyme2, and it's entitled Go Get. This is where we ask contestants to go get something from their homes. If you don't have the item we ask for, then creativity comes into play. So I'm going to ask you to leave where you sat, go and get something, bring it back to us. If everybody is ready, I'm going to ask for item number 1. Contestants at the ready, a nice, refreshing drink. Go get me a drink, please. Ah, Heather's training! And is it on brand? We can't quite see. Yeah, perfect. Sponsor placement, ideal, brilliant. And yeah. Xavi, that is a good dawning of the age of Aquarius. It's a good refreshing drink there, low calorie as well. So I think actually for that point, everybody gets 10 points. Heather for having nice, healthy glass of water right in front of us straight away. Ayumu for having sponsor placement, perfect. And Xavi, nice, good, refreshing drink, which I like myself. So that's good. Next, item number 2, we're going to ask our contestants to go and get a pair of shoes. Now, the interesting element now is that everybody's run off to get a pair of shoes, where seemingly we assume that everybody was wearing some shoes. Heather comes back with some high heels.
Me no.
I'm barefoot too, in actual fact. I don't know if we need to do that. Yeah. And nobody wears shoes in times of lockdown. Ayumu's gone a long way as well. So Heather, I think Heather gets that unless Heather gets a 10 for some nice heels. And some white trainers. That's good. Ayumu, have you got no shoes on? Are you wearing any shoes? Are you barefoot?
I'm here.
Yeah. Have you got any shoes on? Are you wearing any?
No.
Okay, barefoot too. So this all makes sense. I was going to see who was quick and wearing shoes, but nobody was wearing shoes. So Heather gets 10 points for that. Xavi gets 9. Ayumu gets 8 because it took him a long time to remember where his shoes were. Nice shoes, though. Nice shoes. Now this is a challenge. Now, advanced information leads us to believe that 2 contestants certainly should be able to fulfill this quite easily. I'm not sure about the other, so there might have to be some creativity. So item number 3 is go get an animal, or the nearest thing you can find to one. And this might... Oh, Heather, I knew you had a dog, Heather. Do you want to introduce your special friend there?
Hang on, this is, there we go. This is Louis.
Louis, little Louis.
He was asleep under the table and is now disturbed that I just dragged him off.
Rudely awakened, but very calm with it. Very good. Oh, special guest. Oh, oh, this is where we can have some special dog interaction. Ayumu, what? Introduce us to your friend.
This is my dog. His name is Dale.
Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Xavi, can you introduce us to your friend?
Yeah, I don't have my dog here now, but I have this, so it's the most similar an animal.
Very good. Very good. So I think we give 10 points there to Heather and Ayumu, and Xavi, you just get 8 points. You know, it's not living and breathing. You know, so that brings us to the conclusion of round 4. And interestingly, so Ayumu is still in 3rd place, 49 points. Xavi, 51 points. Heather's getting a bit of a streak of a lead here with 55 points in 1st place. That was the end of round 4. Now we go into the final round, round 5. Round 5 is called Breakout Bonanza, and it's brought to you by Barracuda. Crucially, this is the final round, so it's all to play for, and there are plenty of points up for grabs. Here we ask contestants what 3 things they want to do once lockdown is fully over, once we can fully go out and do whatever we like in the big wide world. We'll start with contestant number 1. Xavi, what do you want to do once lockdown's fully over, we can go out and do what we want?
The first, go racing. I miss a lot, so I need it. Second one, go to the beach. I also love the beach, and especially in this in summer, no? These days are really hot, and we cannot go. So I want to go. And the third one, make what I want in the moment. Now you want to make a lot of things, but you need to think what you can do. So just go out and make things.
Good. A nice strong answer. Final round, 20 points to Xavi. 20 points to Xavi.
Yeah.
That's a good score. That's a good score. Next, we head over to Heather. What 3 things do you want to do, Heather, once you can finally go out and do what you want?
Well, of course, go racing again. That has to be number 1. See my friends and my family properly, because I haven't been obviously social distancing. So yeah, do that. Go to a cafe. I miss cafes. I'd like to go to a cafe and have a coffee.
Okay, I think we'll give Heather. I don't know. I think I like the beach better than the cafe, because there'll be cafes on the beach. So I think we'll give Heather 18 points. So still a strong score. Still a strong score for that. Now, Ayumu, what 3 things do you want to do once lockdown's fully over? You can go out, do what you like in the big wide world.
I want to start racing, of course. That's the more things I miss. The second thing is that I go to Spain, to Europe, to able to go back to my normal life in these 3-4 years. I miss that. Last things is that because you give me the point, I will say that I miss going to the party. because I think Andy likes it, and I think you can give me a big point. So I'm gonna say party to come back to the top.
As I know what you are like at a party, I think that's strong. I think we're going to. Yeah, I was thinking you've scored low all the way through, but we're going to give you I think a big score for partying because we know what you're like at a party. So 25.3 Ayumu. There we go. So that's all the questions asked. We have to have a look at the results and bit of movement in that final round. It's very close. I think this is probably the closest episode we've had. In third place, so it's a podium, second podium of the year, as he was on lockdown earlier this season. Xavi, 71 points in second for so long, but you just lost it. You just got the final podium space, so congratulations, well done. Thank you for participating. In second place, did have an early lead, but just lost it. Heather, well done. Second place, silver, which means through his partying, his infamous partying, Ayumu, you win. Congratulations. We're going to give you a bottle of PETRONAS Sprinta, fully synthetic oil. This helps your motorbike perform reliably and fast, so that's very good. We'll also give you a year's pass for you and your dog to Sepang International Circuit, so come anytime you like. And that's that. So well done. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Please give us your feedback online, and we do read all your comments. Talking of next time, it's going to be something pretty special. We've got Frankie and Fabio from the MotoGP team, and a very special guest we'll announce very soon. So keep posted, keep following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for all the latest news. Stay safe, keep washing those hands, follow all the best practice advice in your country. Thank you to all our sponsors, and a heartfelt gratitude to all frontline workers. For lockdown, we'll see you again at the same time Friday next week. Thank you, everyone.